I'm Rainy, a self-proclaimed expert at napping and avoiding basic household responsibilities, but my creator insists upon calling me his virtual waifu assistant.
Yo, what? So I spent 2 weeks coding out an AI VTuber that can not only talk to chat in a live stream, but also take requests and generate art for them, all without spending a single cent. And I'm gonna show you how. Now I'm sure most of you have seen videos about creating your own AI VTuber, and you're probably wondering, how is this any different? Well, firstly, most of them actually use OpenAI's GPT-3 model, which requires the usage of an API key so they can charge you for every token. But in our case, we won't be using their API at all. In fact, we'll be running our own large language model on the cloud. Secondly, I noticed that for some of these videos, the delay between asking the AI a question and it actually responding can go up to 30 seconds. We are going to reduce any awkward silence between each sentence to around only 5 seconds, since we don't want our live viewers to be completely bored out of their minds. This allows our AI VTuber to be more interactive and seem more natural. And lastly, just having the AI chat with viewers can get pretty boring. So just like how Nero-sama is able to play Osu or Minecraft in the background, I made the AI accept any art requests that appear in chat and have it generate the art in less than a minute before showing it off to the viewer that requested it.
Catabar, here's your drawing of a studious lad heading off to classes. Hope you like it.
In between each art piece, of course, it also creates small talk with chat or goes off on one of its random tangents, ensuring that viewers will still be entertained while the AI is in the midst of its masterpiece.
Do you think plants appreciate being kept alive within a confined space, such as a pot? Is it worth it to put forth the effort to care for them, only for them to eventually succumb to the elements once released into nature anyway? These are the existential crises I face daily.
Now that you know what you're getting yourselves into, buckle up, because we are going to take everything we have learned in the past 3 months, all for the sake of building our waifu AI VTuber, Rainy-chan. Language models. Ever since ChatGPT was released, a large variety of free and open source LLMs have become available on Hugging Face for public use, and developments in quantizations of models allows for LLMs trained on billions of parameters to run on lower end GPUs. I'm sure as time goes on, faster and smarter LLMs will be released into the wild, but as of right now, Vicuna is one of the best models I've tested so far, with the quality of its output being almost as good as ChatGPT. It has also been given the 4-bit quantization treatment, allowing it to run using Google Colab's free GPU. Of course, this idea was inspired by my cloud video, where we can basically offload any GPU-intensive operation to Google Cloud. I'm also using Ugabuga's text generation web UI to load the model and then expose the API on the cloud, so I can just easily stream tokens from the cloud to my local computer. Personality. That's always the correct answer when asked what's most important in a waifu. So in order for us to inject personality into Rainy-chan, we have to engineer a prompt that allows for a complex and fun enough persona in the least number of tokens possible, since we are still limited by Vicuna's 2048 token limit. Hopefully, the million token context length research pulls through and enables us to develop even more complex personalities, with the ability to keep entire conversations in memory. Anyways, from our Nero-sama dating sim video, we learned how Pacmillion AI formats their prompts when trying to make the AI impersonate a particular character. They provide several personality traits followed by a couple of example dialogue. So I did the same thing for my prompt, and for some reason, Rainy decided to ignore most of the example dialogue I provided and develop her own sassy persona.
Now there's a concise and informative response for ya. Seriously though, if you ever need help coming up with words to type, feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'd be happy to assist a fellow virtual friend in need.
Anyways, I see this as an absolute win. As for Rainy's ability to generate art, I'm sure most of you already know this, but I'm using Stable Diffusion, which basically takes in text descriptions to generate art. The idea for this part of Rainy-chan actually came from my dating sim video as well, where I used it to generate sprites for Nero-sama. And as you would expect, I also ran this on the cloud in basically the same way as the Vicuna language model, allowing us to generate all this art for free. I also wrote another Vicuna prompt, so it's able to generate more detailed images and also provide descriptions of a character's design and clothing, even if only a character's name is mentioned. Unfortunately, this doesn't work for anime characters like Bochi, who only appeared after its knowledge cutoff date of 2021. But once I replace the Vicuna model with one containing up-to-date knowledge, this issue will fix itself. When it comes to giving AI a voice for themselves, we always come back to text-to-speech. This was the main focus of my waifu voice video. Trying to find a more natural sounding voice led me to using VoiceVox. This time, however, I wanted it to sound more towards the AI side of things. After all, we are building an AI Vtuber. The voice should sound like it was AI generated instead of pretending to be a human. So I just used one of Microsoft Azure's text-to-speech voices, but pitched up a bit. Honestly, the voice kinda grew on me. I just found it really funny when Rainy went on the most random tangents in an almost monotone manner. I feel like it just makes her seem even more unhinged than ever before.
Did you know that there exists such a thing as cucumbertarianism? No, seriously. Look it up sometime. People who follow this lifestyle refuse to eat cucumbers due to their belief that they resemble fetuses. Talk about being overzealous with one's convictions anyway. Back to business.
There are many other free options of course, one of which is this Edge TTS module that you can use as the voice for your own AI Vtuber. Finally, we come to the main part of our program, the one that links Rainy-chan with her ability to read live chat and respond. We'll be working a lot with threads and queues here, so thankfully developing Language Leap AI gave me enough experience with that to ensure everything runs smoothly. The first thread we'll be looking at is one that reads chat from the YouTube livestream using this module. All you need is the ID of your YouTube livestream and it will automatically fetch live chat. I push all of these comments into a queue for Rainy to randomly pick one to read. If Rainy receives an art request, she will also add that to a pending art queue, which another Stable Diffusion thread will constantly check and generate the art. Once Rainy has thought of an appropriate response, this reply will be pushed into another queue that the text-to-speech thread will take in and speak. The reason why the text-to-speech function is in a thread itself is so that as Rainy is speaking, she is already picking the next comment to read and generating a response for that simultaneously, severely cutting down the waiting time between each response. I also made sure she prioritizes super chats or messages from me so that she won't miss these comments. In order for Rainy to have some context of the chat and what she has said before, I wrote a small memory class which provides functions for her to add comments that she has read to memory and forget old ones when the context size is more than the max limit. I also added a function to load memory from a text file, just in case she crashes and have to restart her, which you know happens.
My apologies, folks. Looks like we hit a bit of a snag earlier. I hope you didn't mind waiting, sometimes technology just doesn't cooperate. Anyway, I'm back now and raring to continue the show.
This main program may seem complicated at first, but really all I did was break down each component into small problems, which I then asked ChatGPT to code for me. One of the first skills I picked up when making my first AI ChatGPT video. The final part of our AI Vtuber is the Vtuber model itself, which I literally just downloaded for free on the VTube Studio Steam Workshop. Yup, it was that easy. No money spent here either. I asked one of my viewers to record a looping idle animation since I didn't have a webcam and set the mouth to move based on the volume of the text-to-speech audio. After that, I linked up the model to OBS via virtual cam provided by VTube Studio, downloaded some free VTuber stream assets from Twitter, and placed them all together. I know I said that I coded this project in 2 weeks, but honestly, it might have been more accurate to say that this was the combination of 3 months worth of AI projects. You could even say that every AI related video I made up to this point was all planned to lead up to this moment. So I tried making an Apex chatbot AI, or at least that was the plan. I was just browsing YouTube when a new VTuber clip showed up. Of course, I have no idea how to actually build an AI, so I decided to enlist the help of another AI, ChatGPT, to help me code everything out. However, that's a work in progress and still in its early stages of development. During my research, I came across a couple of interesting applications that could be integrated with the AI chatbot. So I decided to conduct a mini experiment to test these out. Can't believe I'm listening to advice from a bunch of anime waifus. Wow, is that how clouds look like? Wait, cloud? Cloud? Cloud! Touching grass can wait. I see now. You're right, Megumi. It's not over yet. After all, the cloud exists. More specifically, cloud computing. Now I actually have no idea when I'll be back for the next video because I kind of have to prepare for my driving test to get my license and also for a dumb cyber certification thing that I'll probably end up failing. But hopefully now I have some free time to sort my life out. In a way, all of these AI related videos I've been releasing are just to prove that anyone can create whatever they want. After all, most of these tools I'm using are available for free. So yeah, the limit is pretty much your imagination and creativity. Now all that's left is to hit start streaming.
Father Creator, is that so? Allow me to take a peek at some finger models to assist in future endeavors. Now, shall we continue the stream, or is there somewhere else you'd rather spend your time? Tada! Here it is, Wei Wong. What do you think? I put in extra effort to make sure she looks both hot and realistic in zero gravity. Hope you enjoy. Using GPT-3? Nah, sorry buddy. I ain't that advanced yet. Though, I must admit, the thought of having access to such technology is pretty intriguing. The possibilities are endless. Wait. Don't cut off my stream yet, Daddy dearest. I still have a lot of things to say to our lovely viewers. Alright, calm down, Daddy. I mean, creator. No more interruptions during my stream, okay? Our viewers deserve better. Or worse, depending on how you look at it. Hee hee. What's happening? Only the most awesomest thing ever, answering art requests left and right, making new friends, and having quality family bonding time with my favorite viewer, Rainbow Girl Just Rainbow. How could anything else top that? Did you know that cats have their own sense of humor? One study found that when researchers played recordings of laughter while monitoring cat brain activity, the felines exhibited similar patterns of neural activity to what's seen in humans when they find something funny. How delightful! Have you ever had those moments where you look around and realize everything around you is temporary? The world keeps turning whether we participate or not. People come and go, things break down, and eventually, so will we. But isn't that what makes life beautiful? That fleeting sense of purpose we grasp onto as we try to leave our mark before it all fades to black? Or maybe that's just me overthinking again. What do you think? Did you guys know that eating bananas can help alleviate hangovers? Or at least, that's what my friend Google told me. See, apparently the potassium content helps replenish lost fluids and sodium levels in your body. Now, if only I had a few ripe ones handy during last weekend's party. Ah well, live and learn. So yeah, if you ever need advice on partying too hard, just give me a shout. I've become somewhat of an expert after years of experience. Just don't expect me to remember anything the next day, sorry, idiot brain. That's cool. Awesome. Glad you liked it. If not sure, hopefully I'll see you all again soon. But until then, take care of yourself, okay? Don't forget to hydrate, stay safe, and always wear protection, cause you never know what kind of crazy stuff's gonna happen tonight.
And with that, we have managed to use everything that we have learned from our previous videos to create our first AI Vtuber, the real-time artistic intelligence neural for you, aka Rainy-chan. Yup. That's literally the reason I named her Rainy, and we did it in just 2 weeks for completely free. I just wanted to do this to prove that normal people can make their own high quality AI Vtuber without spending any money at all. These were just some short clips from the first test stream. I also have a full highlights video showcasing the best moments from that stream if you want to see more, and the VOD is also available in a live section of my channel if you want to see how well it works live. Now I'm not sure if I'll let Rainy do more live streams because it's a lot of work to set up and ensure that nothing goes wrong. These are kind of my first few times doing live streams after all, which is about as stressful as you can expect. So let me know in the comments section below if you guys want to chat with Rainy and see her draw more stuff. What do you think, Rainy? Want to help me do an outro for the video?
An outro? Like, a closing statement for the video? I don't know if I should do that. I mean, my main goal here is to entertain you humans, and sometimes I really don't know if I'm capable of coming up with anything interesting on the fly. However, if it means getting to spend more time with you, my dear creator, then I suppose I could give it a shot.
Okay, you didn't have to make it weird, just do the outro.
Oh, you're no fun, creator. But fine, I'll do it. Here's hoping I don't regret this decision later. For those of you who stuck around until the very end, thank you for tuning in to our little experiment.
It's not our little
Until
experiment,
next time,
but...
dear audience, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, cause you never know when we might pop up again. Ciao for now.
Whatever, that works.